You need to get out there and do this. What are you waiting for? This is the most amazing experience you will ever have that leads to a marriage to a most amazing woman that you'll ever meet. So if you don't want to do that, it's pointless me recommending a social. I recommend treatment for you because it's what you need. What more can I say?
I always think it's kind of interesting when the prevailing human attitude about anything is, this cannot be done, and then somebody does it. And once somebody does it, all kinds of people do it. And again, not an easy thing to do, but a high number of people have completed a sub 4-minute mile in a track event. What was the thought process that enabled them to break those barriers that up until that point seemed unbreakable? And the thought process was, I believe, how do I do this versus can it be done? And that's kind of what I want to talk about a little bit today. How do I do this versus can this be done? Can I meet somebody from another country? Would she be beautiful? Will she fall in love with me for all the right reasons? Can I do that? If your approach to those questions is can it be done, I think frankly you're going to get killed because all the messaging that we get from the media and the angry birds who are out there and guys who are just socially dysfunctional who don't succeed, all the messaging that we get is you can't do this, beautiful women won't fall in love with you for all the right reasons, the whole thing is a big gigantic scam, you'll waste your money, you'll get kidnapped, you'll come back missing a kidney, etc., etc. And in reality, if your line of questioning to yourself is, what is it going to take for me to be able to do this? How can I do this? I mean, what needs to be done in order for me personally to do this successfully? To answer those questions, you simply reach out to the guys who have done it successfully. How did you do it? What made the difference for you? I'm sure you've seen men fail. I'm sure you've seen men like yourself succeed. What are the behaviors of people who succeed versus angry birds, and people who don't succeed? I mean, because there is a core set of behaviors, guys, that people who succeed subscribe to. They have a healthy attitude toward the women, first of all. They're not going to stand around and tell you that all the women have to be screened to meet their standards. They themselves believe that they have to be ready for this opportunity. They hold themselves to a high standard of social behavior. They're ready to court. They're ready to fall in love. They've done a little bit of reading. Maybe they've read Robert Ray's book, A Man's Field Guide to Dating, available at Amazon.com. A great best practices book around, those things that you can do to make a splash during the courtship process. You've read, you've done some things, you've lost a few pounds, you've gotten your self-esteem and your self-confidence up, you're ready to meet people, you're feeling great, you've talked to people, and you know how to avoid those mistakes. You've done all the things that you need to do to avoid the pitfalls and challenges that are a natural part of the dating process anywhere, and you're ready to go and be successful. Because you asked the question, how do I do this successfully? And you didn't dwell on the question of whether or not you can do this successfully. Of course you can do this successfully. Every single guy on the planet can meet a life partner successfully if you take the right steps and have the right best practices going for it. You ask the question, how can this be done versus whether or not it can be done. There are plenty of negative people out there and plenty of folks who have no idea what this is all about and who have never done it who will tell you it can't be done. Go talk to the guys who are doing it and have done it and learn how it can be done. It'll make all the difference to you in your search process.
Interested? Learn more at... If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.